I need to see if it pops back up. One second. I popped off and then I popped back on. Let me see how we're doing here. See if YouTube pops back up. What a day. I was having a good intro too, man. Let's see if people are here. Let me see if it pops back on. Okay, so people are joining the room, so somebody sees me. Let's see if YouTube pops back up too. I don't know. There we go. Oh, I am in the tunnel here. I'm waiting to see if the YouTube pops back up. You can see me again? Okay. I have two phones going on, and this Pixel phone right here is not my friend some days. But, all right, we're back up and going, though. Let me see. I still am waiting on to see if the YouTube pops back up, but whatever. Right now, we are doing some obstacle avoidance. I got the Lawnmower Pro deck on, 20-inch width. I think I'm not really trying to cut because we're a little bit... everything's still kind of dormant, so I'm not really really trying to cut, but dang, we're flying on this one too. And then that's an old one. Oh, it's popping up on YouTube under a St. Patrick's Day one, but you guys could check that out right there. It's live. It's under Yarbo. You could actually see it going on. So let me like it and share it, and then we'll hopefully get some more people on there. But yeah, so what we're doing right now is lots of obstacle avoidance. So I have it on moderate bypass today. It is mulching up some leaves right now. I have it on moderate bypass right now. Like I could do like a gentle touch, but obviously I don't want to do that because I'm working with cones and it'll move the cones. So what moderate bypass does is it actually sees things and actually works its way around. It might see me here right at the end here too. There you go. Somebody said Ryan's back. Woohoo! All right, I'm not going to worry about it now. I'm just going to get out here and do a demo. We're going to have some fun. We are live on a lot of different platforms. So I appreciate everybody joining us today. So I have the Yarbo Pro out. We're doing some, I'll tell you what, the obstacle avoidance on the Pro is just amazing compared to like, just even last year too. You know, I know I've talked about some of the ups and downs of the, and some of the, like where the snowblower has progressed in the last year. And honestly, man, it's like night and day just with the upgrades. You see it moving around the cones right now. So this is all. I don't have any, I didn't program anything in or anything like that. It's just, it's all of this is the Yarbo's actual obstacle avoidance working its way. It's working fully autonomous. I'm not controlling it. We're in like a geo-fenced area here. I put the snowblower out here too, so we'll be maneuvering around the snowblower too, or the snowblower will win. I don't know. But yeah, so we're out here with that. Let me so we're in a weird spot right here too as we maneuver around another cone. Look at this. So this is where it really shines now too, is like going from light into dark. You see how the shade, you know, there were times back in the day where that would really kind of like just not necessarily throw it off, but I mean it would have to think a little bit harder. I hope I don't run over my water, by the way. I love my water over there. Look, they put up a new mailbox here, guys. They're everyone's taking pictures. Nice mailbox. We actually got mail, so if you want to mail something to Ryan, now we can give you. You guys can mail me fun stuff. Hopefully, it's fun stuff. Don't mail me anything crazy. Yeah, isn't that insane? Like, so Kathy was in New York and they just got crushed, like 2 feet of snow. I know Central Park had like 15 inches of snow. And here, look at this. We got nothing. And then it's going to be 60 tomorrow. So this is, I know I'm going to be wearing a Yarbo tank top tomorrow. I might wear sandals. I'm just kidding. Nobody wants to see me in a tank top this time of year. And you definitely don't want to, listen folks, nobody wants to see any toes this time of year, okay? Not you ladies. You ladies take care of your feet all year round. Us guys, nobody wants to see your toes until maybe July. If the earliest, August maybe for like a week. But guys, let's keep our toes in, okay? Can we expect any software upgrades in the near future? I mean, we usually send out updates about every few weeks, once a month. We're always working on new software. I know Kathy just mentioned to me the other day that hopefully we can get going on the tow mode here so I can do some demos out here. I'm looking forward to that. Maybe set up some obstacle avoidance with the tow mode just to have some fun. Here's my snowblower right here. I do have the, oh my God, I made such a mess with these treads the other day. It was so ridiculous, but what are you gonna do? So this is the 2-stage Yarbo snowblower. Yeah, I was amazed. I saw a Kickstarter for trying to for a 1-stage snowblower. Looked very similar to this. It was all AI, but it actually had the snow. The chute was all the way down, and it has the snow blowing all the way through the chute. So I'm not saying that's not real, but I'm just saying it's not real. There we go. Let's see it maneuver around here. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get attacked. We got Cobra chickens out to at 3 o'clock here. I'm gonna get attacked here. Listen to how quiet the Pro is too. I mean, the motor you're hearing is from the core. I just think the Pro is such a sleek looking piece of machinery, you know? Let's see it maneuver around here. Gotta get to, there we go, mid. I don't work well with non-Apple products. I just realized that. They don't like me. And frankly, I'm not fans of them either. So if you guys want, you can click on these products right here. It'll take you in. Looks like there's some discounts applied to the products during the live stream. I did not see those earlier, so those are probably only during the live stream right there. You can click on with those discounts right there. Looks like 6% off. Don't forget mseries.yarbo.com. You can go in and put your $50 deposit in for an extra $200 off the early bird pricing, which our Kickstarter launches in less than a week. So that $50 is fully refundable. I love this. So we're going to maneuver around a cone here. I got my yard sweeper over here. I need to do some maintenance on that thing, man. The Yarbo was just dragging it around last week. I left it out all winter, so I think I need to like WD-40 up the wheels and just get it. It's like the Tin Man in the Wizard of Oz. It's just screaming for an oil can right now. It's like, oil can. Yeah, we will continue. You know, I did a thing with, I went and met with Ken, our co-founder, last week in New York. And, you know, one of the things we've been reiterating, though, is that the Y series is still going to be, you know, we're still going to be updating it constantly. I mean, the M series is definitely not a replacement for the Y series. Different case studies, maybe smaller yards. You know, obviously, I like the towing capacity on the Y series, but everyone has different yards and different needs. So, you know, maybe you want to get in, and also different price points. You know, like everything comes in at kind of a different price point too. So, the M series will allow people to get in on the autonomous, you know, different yard tools and you know, modular design at a just a short, like a easier price point. So that's always good. And don't forget too, we still have some of our certified refurbished ones too at yarbo.com/certified-refurbished. I believe those units are like $32.99. Those are B+ units, 2-year warranty, new battery, free shipping. So that's another way to get in. I mean, we kind of want to get people in at, you know, different price points, you know, so it's like just to get in on the autonomous. You don't want to be left out, man. This is where technology's going, you know. At least we are up on a YouTube. Brittany says, hello, I'd like to be noticed. Yes, Brittany, what's up? Cannot have a name like Brittany and not be noticed. We will notice you, Brittany. I promise you. We will notice you. I got to get like a better connection on this phone. There we go. There's mid right there. It is a little cloudy, but there's a high on the phone now too. So there we go. All right, cool. Brittany said hi. Hey, Brittany. Thank you so much for joining us today. What's up on TikTok too? I'm over on TikTok as well. I tried to do 2 phones today. I may be paying for it with this Pixel. I don't know. Guess what's working fine though? The Yarbo. There she is, Miss America. So we're going to be doing some obstacle avoidance. It'll probably see its partner in crime on the way back here. It's already seeing through the side cameras now. It's seeing that Yarbo 2-stage snowblower sitting right there, which is good because I don't need them fighting like my kids. It's nice to be outside today. Kathy, did you get rid of that snow in New York yet, or is it still all there? Like, how, is it melted, or what's going on? That's going to be a lot of water here in the next few days if it gets warm. JJ said, but that's cool. Thanks, JJ. What's up, man? Oh, he said Terminator. That's a start. Water now. Uh-oh. All right, here we go. We're maneuvering around the snowblower right now. Let's see how this works. Mind you, I'm not controlling this. This is fully autonomous. I did not put any no-go zones in, or I just wanted the obstacle avoidance to do the work for the Yarbo right now. So if you guys have lawn furniture or cars or, you know, you name it. Here comes the Yarbo van. Young William is driving the Yarbo van today. I hope I didn't screw this up by, there we go. All right, let's see it maneuver around the snowblower real quick. Somebody asked yesterday on one of the things, like if you had two Yarbos running at the same time. Obviously, I wouldn't want two in the same area. Not that I'd be worried about, I'd just be worried about them stopping because they'd see each other all the time. If they get close to each other, they'd stop. So that would be my biggest, like, biggest thing about them working in two different areas. Here comes the Cobra chickens from Canada. They're out and about. They do not like me. So yeah, mseries.yarbo.com. Get in there, get your sorry, let me check here. Man, I thought I was flying on that first one. I'm so bummed on the YouTube, but what are you gonna do? There are some people watching here on yeah, check out the hit the product links too if you guys want. There's a discount right there. But yeah, the M series, we're launching that supposedly next week on the 4th, Kathy said. You can get it right now. $50 will get you the VIP Early Access Pass. That's $200 off the already discount there. 100% refundable at any time. Applies to all models on the Kickstarter. First come, first serve when it comes to ordering and shipping. 2-year warranty, priority sequences for shipping, like I said, first come, first serve. 48-hour customer service response guaranteed too. Now that's big as well. What are you doing? Somebody's hammering behind me. That's the same guy that was washing dishes last time. I love it. All right, watch this. Let's see how it works around the snowblower here, kids. There we go. Day one for M Series on Kickstarter. Nice. Somebody asked, can you set it and forget, or do you automatically have to supervise? I map out my backyard at home. I send it out, and then I go downstairs and I lift weights for an hour on Saturday mornings. I mean, that's the whole point of it, working autonomous. I would definitely say, like, the first couple times you run, just make sure, you know, your map and your boundaries are tight. But that's the whole point of it, is so you could be on vacation in Cancun, and maybe you live in Minnesota. You can send it off from Minnesota, you know, send it off from Cancun, as long as it's connected to Wi-Fi. It does have 4G wireless as well. I can actually, if I really want to, I can go into my, my app here. Oh, wrong unit. 1 second. Show you guys something really cool too as it maneuvers around here. Wow, look at these crazy no-go zones it's set up around all this stuff. So this will do this while it's running here, and then it'll erase those after it's done, unless you set up permanent no-go zones. But this is what it looks like here. And then if I really want to too, you could be anywhere in the world. Your Yarbo can be out working, and you can go and look at this right here. So you can watch it through the app, so you can see it maneuvering around. If I want to talk right now, I can talk through the speaker. Oh, that's the listening one. Never mind. I can talk through the speaker. You hear that? So I'm actually talking through the Yarbo right now. So if there's kids in the backyard, I can say, kids, get inside, dinner time. You name it. And then you can listen, you can talk, and here's what it looks like. Anywhere in the world you can watch. See how it maneuvered around the snowblower right there? That was pretty cool. So you're watching it right now. Here's your side camera. It's maneuvering right around the Yarbo 2-stage snowblower right now. This is just one of the updated features. I mean, we're constantly updating this thing. So it's nice to it's nice to have those different features. Like the talking through it, I believe that came out at I want to say October, early October. I think that's when we launched that one. So just another thing that we do that sets us apart here at Yarbo. Besides the modularity. Day one for the M Series on Kickstarter. You're going to be first in line, man. You got to put it higher. Bill, you got to put that higher. Ain't nobody going to bend over and put that mail in there. I got two guys putting in a mailbox. And they put it 1 feet off the ground. I'm like, dude, you gotta put it higher. The mail truck. Every day I crack up at something different here at this office. Kathy, you know it. I'm working in I love it. Man, I get a poor connection if I move over that way. I'm trying to get a better one here. Those guys behind me are installing a yeah, first to order means first to arrive. Yep, that's how we shipped out like our Lawnmower Pros. Oh gosh, I'm cracking up, man. So we're maneuvering around here. There we go. I can't look behind me. They're installing a mailbox and it's like a foot off the ground. I'm like, they're not gonna deliver mail. All right, I quit. I'm done. I'll let them do it. They can work on it. Not my responsibility. Yeah, that'll be awesome to get that M Series, man. I'm excited too. I can't wait to get one. I do have finally. I was like last in line with the Pro last year. And so be it. I love that because, it's all about getting it into the consumer's hands before mine, so. Alright, I'm back, kids. Coming back. I was trying to help them with the mailbox. Oh, I heard it hit some sticks. So we're maneuvering around. I believe I have like I'm doing an 8-inch overlap. The deck on the Pro is 20 inches. We got 300 watts, dual straight blades underneath. Got your binocular cameras on the front. We got our lights. We got our 270-degree bumper, ultrasonic sensors, upgraded range sensors. I do have the high mount RTK antennas on here. I think we're kind of maneuvering towards the high mounts if I'm not mistaken, but they'll be the flexible high mounts. What I mean by that is I have some, I'll show you right here. I have them on the other unit. Look at that. Fully autonomous. I know, I'm right here. It sees me. Gonna maneuver around now. These are our, the new flexible RTK antennas right here. You see how they kind of move around? Right here, there we go. Move around. La-di-da. It's the base that's moving around. That way if they do get a hiccup or something like that, it's all good. Trying to make sure I have... Hey, Kristen from Canada, what's up? Kristen's trying to get me to come to some trade show up in Canada, Kathy, but I told her that my passport doesn't allow me to go to Canada. Every other country I can go to except Canada. I don't know, it's weird. Home and garden show. Those are two of my favorite things, being home and gardening. I was like, that and football. Kathy said, what? No, Canada. I can go to Canada. I did tell Kristen the story about me getting escorted out of Canada once when I was very young. But they've forgiven me, though. College football is great. See, you got to cheer for Michigan then, Kristen, because, I mean, that's like the place to go. I do want to go to Germany. I need to go over to Germany for one of those shows. I might have to brush up on like my German though, since I think if anyone looks at me, they'll speak German to me right away. So you see it's working in and out of crevices. What's awesome about the Yarbo is that the flexibility on the head. That way you're kind of contouring with the ground when you're actually mowing. So you're not missing spots, or like if you were to come over this, this is where like a sewer dig was or something. So if you were to come over that with a regular like lawnmower, you would hit it kind of flat. With the Yarbo though, with the tilted head, it positions and goes up and down with inside to side with the curvatures of whatever it's the ground you're working with. So you know you're always going to get an even cut. No, I can't go to Canada. I'm just afraid if I go up to Canada, I won't come back. Somebody just asked what the price is. Looks like right now, 6% off. Brand new, the Yarbos are about $4,500, $4,600 right now, brand new for like the snowblower. That's the two-stage Yarbo snowblower. We do have our M series coming out, which will introduce the world to a smaller, more compact Yarbo. That's going to launch next week. You can get in right now. I believe there's a $50 deposit, and you can get in on the early bird special pricing. That's $200 off the M series. So we have bundles for everybody, all different prices. It depends. You go to yarbo.com, see what's going on there. You know, as far as pricing, check things out. I'm free to leave Canada anytime. Sure. I feel like you've been talking to my wife. She's been trying to get rid of me, so... No, I'm just kidding. She's not. For like a day or two, she likes it when I go on a business trip for like a day or two. I went to New York last week. She's like, you sure you don't want to stay the night? So you could sit on the... So that way she can just sit and chill and not worry about her husband. Yeah. Let's see what the old So look at it maneuver around this cone. I'm not controlling it. This is all obstacle avoidance. Like, this is amazing. Like, this technology, just where it's come. Oh, I better turn that off. Forgot I had plow mode on here. So if we do get some snow, though, I will hustle out here with I know. Kristen said I can come up to Canada if I just leave the Yarbo, lawnmower, snowblower attachment. If I was going to give a Yarbo to one person in the world, Kristen, it would be you, I promise. Oh man, the all-terrain tracks right here. So I have the all-terrain tracks on. Shows you the power of the, this is our 2-stage snowblower right here. Got 4 speeds on the snowblower. So if you are bundling, you want to see different things. I'm trying not to tear up the grass too much. So the difference is here I have the all-terrain tracks on. Normally I don't drive these on the grass at all, but I have the snowblower hooked up. The Lawnmower Pro right now has the smooth. I'm using the phone app. I don't use the remote control very often. I like the phone app because it gives me access to the cameras and any troubleshooting I might need. So yeah, you can see right here. Here's the Pro. In the core, I have the lawn tracks on here. Way more gentle. I do have 0-point turns on. Normally I wouldn't do that right now at this time of year. Just because it can be wet out here sometimes. Can I show you the phone app? I sure can. I'm using the phone app right here on the, I'm actually controlling the, sorry, I'll try to get, there's a glare, I see that. I can't really tell. There we go. There's the phone app right now. This is what I'm using. Back, forth, I got the 4 speeds on the, on the snowblower. I got the shoot rotation right here. This will go from -10 to 190 degrees. I got my deflector, -5 to 55 degrees right here. Module up and down, forward, backward, side to side. If I want to put the lights on, I'll turn the lights on. Boom, I got the lights on the snowblower right there. If I want to watch it, I can't watch it this one because I'm running on cellular right now. I got to hook it up to the Wi-Fi. But as you can tell by the way I got kicked out of here earlier, the Wi-Fi is suspect around here. So I'm running this one off cellular right now. But you're able to see if I go into area settings, I can see all my maps, all that fun stuff. That's in my area settings. If I want to change something, maybe snow throwing direction or stuff like that, I can go right in there. Yeah, smart vision I can't do because if I want to do plow mode, it's right there in the app too. You just go plow mode, make sure you attach the plow to the front. That takes about 10 minutes, not even. And then if I want to go and see diagnostic tools, I can go in here on my app real quick. This is what's great about the Yarbo app. This is why I like to use it because it gives me all the diagnostics. I got a 4 connection on the data center, which is great right now. The rover is hitting 25 satellites right now, so that's awesome. I need to get the Halo connected because I'm running off cellular right now on this one. But yeah, so there's your Yarbo app right now. It's just noticed the snow plow that's there now. Shane said hi. I'm so sorry for getting booted off a bunch of different stuff earlier. Really not fun. It really messes up my algorithm when I do that. If you guys want to know more, just go to yarbo.com. You guys can check out all the fun stuff. We do have the mseries.yarbo.com right now if you want to get in on the M series. What is the time to cut 1.5 acres? How many battery charges? Well, we can do about 1.72 acres in a 24-hour period. About a 1/4 acre per charge. So there you go right there. So what would that be? 1.72. So it would take about 24 hours to cut, a little less than 24 hours to cut 1.5 acres. How many battery charges? What? So takes about, it could be out there for a couple hours with the battery. Like I said, 1/4 acre per charge. So 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 charges. 6 charges? Maybe less, a little bit less than 6, maybe 5. Oh, you say 7? Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, quarter acre. Yeah, well, I got 4 plus 2. That's what I was thinking. But it's probably a little less than that, so maybe 5 charges. And like, also it depends on how thick of the grass. The Pro uses a little bit more battery than our standard Yarbo lawnmower, just because it's working 300 watts, but not significantly amount to change the numbers. So this is what the all-terrain tracks did. I do have the lawn tracks on this one now. Those are our smooth tracks. So we're going uphill here. You see it up the hill. Feel free to click on those product links. You guys want to know more? You want to know more about the M Series that we're launching next week on Kickstarter? Get in on that. $50 right now gets you $200 off, so a $50 deposit. We only have 6 more days of that, so you want to get in on that. But also what that does is put your name to the front of the list. So the faster you put in for the $50, the faster you're going to get your unit shipped to you. You'll be on the top of the list. So that first shipment coming over in August when it's shipped is going to come your way. So definitely cool to get on that. I like TikTok's now giving me like an AI summary. It's like demoing the Yarbo lawnmower and snowblower with its app controller. So yeah, we're real excited about the M Series, but like I said, it's not meant to replace the Y Series at all. This is our big dog. It's our Y Series. 6.2 acres in a week. That's off 2 cuts. 1.72 acres. 24-hour period. Got towing capacity, 500 to 1,000 daily usage, 3,500 straight line. The new M Series will be able to tow about 200 pounds. It will have an articulating snowplow blade, which I know eventually everyone's going to want that on the Y Series too. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. Kristen, thanks for the finger heart. That's so nice. Canadians are so nice. I don't know how the meanness trickled down my way. So like in my backyard, I'll set it up for gentle contact. So it'll actually kind of use the bumper to kind of see and feel a little bit. Obviously it still uses the cameras, but it'll bump in and, oh no, she said who was mean. No, I'm just saying I am. I'm not mean, I'm just grumpy. I was trying to tell my kids that yesterday, that like nobody owns your time. Like you own your own time, okay? I'm not saying you have to be rude to people, but I work by the mall, and I was over there for like lunch, and I had limited time, and the mall kiosk people drive me absolutely insane. Like the amount of liberties they take with like your time, or you know, trying to like, and listen, I lived in 20 years in Chicago. I've hardened up a little bit. Like, trust me, I'm not as soft as I used to be, you know, and I understand that usually when somebody wants your attention, they want to separate you from your money. You know, but I am tired, that's for sure. So, but I was at the mall, I'm walking by this mall kiosk guy, and he's a young guy dressed in a suit, and I was on a mission. I only had time for lunch. I was there, and he's like, he was all trying to relate to me. Came up, he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Hey," and he's like, "Can I ask you a question?" And I was like, "No." I just walked away, and I felt so bad, but I was like, "No, absolutely not. You cannot." I was like, "No." Or sometimes when people say, "Can I ask you a question?" I'll usually just say, "Well, you just did. Have a good day." Like, I don't know. I just feel like, oh, my wife and I are having a conversation because we have these solicitors that come to our front door. Oh, thank you. Set up hilarious. We have these solicitors that come to the front door. Mind you, I have a Ring camera and I have a giant sign that says no soliciting, because the first year I lived in this house, And this is different from the city because anybody come knocking on my door in the city, they were usually trying to rob me. So I never answered the door when I lived in the city of Chicago for 20 years. And I mean that jokingly, but also serious. Like, anybody knocks on your door, it's usually trouble. So my wife was like, the neighbor across the street, like, had some solicitors come, and they were just really aggressive, and they wouldn't leave. And I'm like, you have every right just to shut the door in somebody's face. Like, just don't. I mean, it's not worth opening the door, and she's home alone, and there's kids. I'm like, I told my wife, I'm like, don't ever open that front door for anybody. We got a Ring camera right there. It's not that I live in a bad neighborhood. I'm just like, dude, you never know, man. You know, like, you never know. So I'm just like, just don't. And anyways, we don't even use our front door. We're strictly backdoor people at home. So this is some obstacle avoidance here. You get to see the Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. It's our flagship lawnmower. We launched it in 2025. I want to say late June, early July. We launched the Lawnmower Pro. First time we launched it, I think, was in Germany. Yeah, I do have the core out too, so I can chase people away. It actually comes in really handy at night because I get critters in the backyard. Big possums, skunks. I'd rather the Yarbo get sprayed by a skunk than me, though. Navy Pier is my favorite place in Chicago. I love Navy Pier. I used to take my oldest son there quite a bit. Magical at like Christmas time. It looks beautiful at Christmas time, but then summertime you get the nice fireworks. You get the great view of the city of Chicago. Do the cameras have infrared lights for stealth mode? Huh. I don't know about infrared lights. That'd be a Kathy question. I know they have lights on them though, so it's not real stealthy, but it will shine a light on whatever your problem is in your yard. I'm so bummed my YouTube got oh, there we go. We're still up. I think so. Maybe. Oh yeah, it's just delayed. YouTube was working. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go live tomorrow, and probably it'll just be with one phone because one's temperamental. And it could just be the settings. I have no idea. I don't know. It's Thursday, though. It felt like a Friday all day today. I was like, man, it's a Friday. This is great. Yeah, the motor noise would make stealth difficult. I have heard rumors that the M series is going to be pretty quiet. I actually like the sound of the Yarbo though because I like to hear it working. It's kind of like those electric cars, you know, because it's like you can't really hear them coming, or, you know, backing out of a driveway has to have artificial noise. I kind of like the Yarbo, the noise on the Yarbo though, just because of the fact that I can hear it when I'm not loudly, but just enough to go like, okay, I know what it's doing. We need some snow, though. I need a couple more snowblower demos, man. This is not fun. Because I know everybody's like waiting either on the M series, or you're waiting for something going on where you can get a good deal on a lawnmower. I do see our bundles right now are 5% off, or 5-in-1 is 5% off. Snowblower 6% off. Then we do have our Yarbo certified, yarbo.com/certified-refurbished units. Those ones are about $1,800 off. So you can buy there as well, add those to your cart, and then get in on the M series because they're going to be launching the Kickstarter next week. And I got a feeling in March, Kathy's going to make me wear green like for like 2 weeks, St. Patrick's Day and stuff. Yes, please send some of that Canadian snow. No more of those Cobra chickens, though. No more geese. I don't need any more of those. Yeah, 6% is a great discount. Look at this, maneuvering around. The two guys over there, they're trying to install the mailbox. I love it. So yeah, like I said, if you have not done it yet, there's only 6 days left to get in there and put your $50 deposit down on the M series. That's going to get you extra $200 off. And then the early bird pricing I saw was like, it was insane. Like from what retail price is going to be. And listen, you guys didn't listen to me when the Lawnmower Pro, and the same thing with the trimmer. We launched the trimmer, it was like $3.99, and then it went up to like $7.99. So when we come out with something right out of the gate, the same with the Pro, man. The Pro deck was like way discounted when we first came out as an early bird special. So I'm telling you, you guys are going to want to get in on this because like the M10 is going to be about $900 off. The M20, $1,000 off. The M20i with LiDAR is going to be about $1,300 off. And then bundles are going to be $1,300 to $1,400 off. So you definitely want to get in on that M series early, just because it will save you. If you're thinking, and also like we just talked about too, the first come first serve on the shipping things. You don't want to be left out, so definitely get in on that. Or if you want the Y series, we got some good deals on that right now too. Look at this obstacle avoidance. So far we've missed 1, 2, snowblower, 3, 4, 5, 6, working around our 7th or 8th cone here. Like I said, I saw a fake AI ripoff of our snowblower this morning on social media. No 2-stage snowblower, and then the back almost looked identical to a Yarbo. It was like a Yarbo if you bought it off Temu. And it was a Kickstarter, and it was all like photoshopped and everything like that. So it looked like a Yarbo on Temu. I don't know why anyone would come out with like worse technology after I mean, it's insane. The blueprint's already there, but Yarbo's just so far ahead of the game right now. Ooh, we're mulching up some leaves too. I could do some pine cones, some leaves, show you guys how strong these dual blades are on the Pro. I might have to throw the tow hitch on too. I do have the other one on. I had the trimmer on earlier. Actually, we're almost done with the work plan. I might go, if you guys want to see the trimmer in action, I can go get it real quick. I'll be right. Let me go walk in and get it real quick. I hope I'm not in the, I hope my tripod's not in the area here. All right. So here's your Yarbo trimmer. This is our new trimmer attachment. I just put some new line on it the other day. I just went and got it. I'm going to bring the Yarbo over here. We can put the trimmer on real quick. You guys want to take a look at that too? Just another added feature for the Yarbo. So it finished up its interior, and now it's working its way around the exterior. I'm going to bring it over here real quick though. Yeah, I went inside. The Yarbo was still going. Somebody said, where's it at? It's going around the boundaries, man. Sorry. I'm trying to pull it up in the app so I can bring it over here. It's still working its route. I'll bring it over, sorry. It didn't run off, I swear. I just need to end because we're doing the I had the boundaries like going. You can either put the boundaries first or last. For the demo reasons, I learned here to do them. I'm like, why am I hearing water? Oh, I got like a whole water fountain next to me dripping. All right, let me bring the Yarbo over. It's so nice to be out here and my hand not freezing. That's the one benefit, like the big benefit of using the handheld controller. You can do it easier with gloves. I do have like Apple gloves that are supposed to be like for like smartphones, but they don't work very well at all. So here we go right here. I'm gonna put the trimmer on real quick. It's got 2 speed pins now. Slides right into the mount here, or it should. There we go. Slides right in, plugs right in. Light it up a little bit. Here comes the geese. Canada is attacking. Kristen, you sent them down here. Now they're after me. So this is the trimmer module from Yarbo that goes, or not module, but accessory or attachment, I should say, goes right on the back here. We'll cut 4 to 2 inches by the 1/4 inch increment. Just a little added, you know, added something. So this is the Pro with the trimmer attachment on. We do have some bundles with it. They have teeth in their tongue. I did have to change the string the other day. The line, I should say. So you can work fully autonomous with the trimmer too. If you have it doing the boundaries, it'll go around and do the boundaries and it'll shut off. Some people are asking me how it works around like trees. We got the roller on it, like as far as like the wheel that goes along with it. So you can hug right up to some trees if you really want to. I want to get into some nitty gritty here real quick with the trimmer. We do have a trimmer attachment coming with the Mini as well. It'll be a little bit smaller. Not crazy small, but just a little bit smaller. But so you could have this set up to go around this tree with the trimmer. I want to, I have it at, I'm going to lower it down. I have it at 4 inches right now. I'm going to bring it down. Pretty simple. If you need to bring it down, lift up the arm, just give it a twist. I'm going to bring it down to about 2 inches. So we're pretty close to the ground. I might bottom out here a little bit, but not a big deal. See it taking care of that. I might scalp the grass a little bit, but I don't care. If I want to get right up next to the tree here, I'm being picked up on 2 mics. I don't even have a mic on. Watch this though, here we go. This is what we're talking about. So you can set up your boundaries, your edges. You might be hearing my phone. Maybe I got a relay on there or something. If I want to get it nice and close. So the protection on it too, when it comes to the trimmer, is the flexibility. I'm gonna bring it up just a little smidge here. We'll go about 2.5 inches. Just that's how quick. The flexibility of it too while it's rolling, then with the ball. So this is something we put a lot of work into. R&D put a lot of work into this trimmer attachment here. And now, I mean, now it's come to full fruition, you know, with people. And that's just another thing we launched in 2025. I want to take down this, whatever this is next to the tree. You guys see this thing right here? I want to take this down. I want to take it down. This is what I do all day. I play with robots and I'm like a madman. So I want to get closer. I want to take it down. But not with the deck. I want to take it down with a trimmer. Yeah! Oh, come on! I shredded the heck out of it. I shredded the heck out of it. So that's how easy it is, just on and off then with the trimmer itself. Now I want to take it off. Say I'm done working with the trimmer. Obviously I don't want to do a lot of the obstacle avoidance with the trimmer itself right this second, because I don't know if it, until tow mode comes out, you won't be able to say kind of what's on the background of the, or what's on the back of the actual Yarbo. It knows it's wearing the trimmer right now though, hence this is kind of how easy on, easy off it is. That's what we wanted to make it now this round, easy on, easy off with the trimmer. When we first came out with it, it was a little bit more cumbersome. Now it just goes on like that. And you can set your boundaries up. You can set, you know, wherever you want it to go. I'm having fun now, I know. Anytime I can push things to the limit is fun. The same goes with like the Yarbo itself. Like if I want to take it over here, let's go. I got a couple minutes left. Let's take it over. Let's take the lawnmower over here real quick. I can bring the deck down to about, I don't want 1.2. I brought it down way low. I'm going to bring it up a little bit higher. It's at 3 inches right now. Okay. 2.6 inches. But this is good too. I'm always having fun out here. If you would have told me like 40 years ago, I don't want to age myself, but 40 years ago and been like, hey Ryan, when you're older, you're going to get to play with robots for a... What kid would have been like, yeah, get out of here? You mean I get to play with robots? So we can come over here then too. Maybe we want to do some, maybe we want to do a little mulching. Maybe you want to get these leaves mulched up here. Ooh, some sticks in there too. I definitely know I got a stick somewhere down there. So the pro can really get in there, kind of mulch up some of these leaves, feed the soil a little bit. I'm dying to know what's... Oh, that was what was under there. Massive stick. That's the good thing. That's kind of one of the reasons we upgraded the Pro as well. It's really close here. Oh, I know why. I'm at 1 point. I was at 1.1 inch from the ground. No wonder. I was like, why is it clankety clank? I was like, because I'm getting down to the nitty gritty. That's why. Oh, the pine cones. Yeah. Oh, man, I just threw a pine cone like 30 feet. Holy cow, that was awesome. So this is like just another thing. I could get all these leaves in like a little bit of pile here. If I want to like mulch them up, we can mulch them up. Just another added benefit to Lawnmower Pro. And then you don't have to worry about, watch, I'll hit some of these pine cones here. I don't have to worry about like busting a disc or we're going to go over some sticks and some pine cones. Those are the pine cones right there. You don't really have to worry about the, like some of the other robotic lawnmowers. Can you raise the mower deck? If so, how high can you go? The mower deck can go on the Pro 4 inches to 1.2 inches. This is why I heard a waterfall right here. I was like, what is going on here? That is the rustiest hard water I've ever seen in my life. It's coming out there. I have no idea what that vents to. So yeah, this is, I have it set right here. This is just under 3 inches here. So just to show you how strong these blades are, there's a couple sticks. We wanted a more commercial grade lawnmower with the Pro. That's exactly what you get. You know, we had people in Florida with that St. Augustine grass or that fescue grass, and people are asking us for a just a more commercial grade. Somebody said, where the heck are you at? I have a snowbank 6 feet high. You must be on the East Coast, Chris. Believe it or not, I'm in the Midwest. I'm just outside of Chicago here. We have no snow. Oh, it's those pine cones, man. Let's go around. Let's do some mulch. Here's some pine cones. I can bring it down just so I don't want to bring it 1.2 inches. Oh man, it's gonna go. Let me shut the blade off real quick. Get it up to a height. Yeah, we don't have any. We don't have any snow. All right, I'm gonna set the blade at 2.5 inches here. Just the deck. Bring up the deck 2.5 inches. Now, if we want to do a little mulching, let the blade start up here. Just shows you how strong the dual blades are on the Pro. Now look at, I'm going right through these leaves. We're just gonna mulch up. Do some micro mulching on these leaves. Hitting pine cones, feeding the soil. Do you raise and lower it on the app? Yep, right here. Right here, I'm raising, lowering it. I can go from 4 inches down to 0.8 inches. I can set the speed on the mower up to high right here. Lights on, lights off. Here's where the blade starts. When the trimmer's attached, you'll see a little trimmer icon that pops up. Kind of get right in here, right in the nitty gritty. These are the leaves I saved all fall because I knew I was going to need demos. Oh, I got a nice pile here. Just another fun way to play with your robot, man. Look at it pushing its way through. If I want to raise it up a little bit, maybe I got this pile of leaves here. I can raise it up. That way this big pile is underneath here. Oh man, you see that pine cone? Nothing's stopping this Nothing's stopping this thing. I do not know what the M series and the M series app is going to look like. I assume since we're the same company and sharing technologies, our apps will be very similar. Our controls will be very similar. but I have not got to play with it yet. Even at CES, nobody gave me the controls to the M Series. But I should have one shortly, and then I'll be out doing demos. Somebody said, can you sit on it? You can sit on anything. I don't know if you want to sit on it. But whatever floats your boat, man. If that's, by all means. I have seen people ride on it. It can carry. I could tow myself up and down hills with this thing. That's how tough it is. See, it's got the back brace mount on. I actually have the tow hitch on the, so same features it looks like with the apps. I assume so, but I don't want to speak out of turn, and I'm going to power wash this thing later. It's dirty. We got one more demo coming up. So obviously then this is our lawnmower. We have a couple standard lawnmowers over here. These are test ones though, so a couple pieces are missing off some stuff. Those are not mine. Let me park this real quick. I'll bring over the snowblower. You guys can get a chance to see that. Now, they all run off the same Yarbo core. This is our Y Series core. This is our Yarbo Y Series. Look how big this thing is, though, too. That's a regular size sidewalk right there. All right, let me bring over the snowblower real quick. Yeah, there'll probably be a couple different things on the settings. So, but, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we want to, all right, I got the other one coming over. Just to show you guys kind of the similarities and the differences between what the core looks like in the summertime versus what the core looks like in the wintertime. Yes, I'm driving backwards. Ooh, I don't know. Well, I mean, so here's what I do right now. I have two different, I have a Yarbo app, yeah. So I have a Yarbo app, and I have, each one of my units here is a different unit when I go to click on it. So I have a bunch of different, like all these apps here. So each one of my units different. So it knows when I click on, okay, so this one's Ryan 1, okay? This is my first unit I had. It used to be at my house. I brought it back here. It's been my workhorse for over a year. So this is the Ryan 1, okay? So it automatically knows, hey, I'm using the Ryan 1. The snowblower module is attached to it. It knows that. So it automatically knows that. But when I flip it over then and I go in and I want to connect to a different, I renamed this yesterday because it was Ryan Snow and it was bugging me because I have it set up for summer. So I'll go into the, so here you go. Now I go in and it knows I have the Lawnmower Pro on, Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. So when I go in, all my settings will be for the lawnmower, okay? Same with my maps. Everything will be telling me, sorry, I'm trying to show everyone. So everyone will be telling me that this is the, you know, like it gives me the controllers for the Lawnmower Pro, or it gives me the controllers for the snowblower. So you'll just pick on your unit. I assume, I don't know if it'll be, if you'll need a Yarbo M Series app or if it'll just run off the same Yarbo app. Kathy would know that. I assume maybe the same Yarbo app. But, so yeah, this is my specific Yarbo core. And the cores are all registered by serial numbers. A lot of people ask me, like, what about somebody steals it? First of all, let me show you how big these things are. And this is the tow. This is the tow hitch on the back. I tell you about the tongue weight on the back of the Yarbo. Now, I'm over 200 pounds. I won't say 200 and what, but I'm a bigger guy. Over 200 pounds. That's me standing on the tow hitch right there. Just goes to show you how much weight you can put on this thing. Obviously, the snowblower is heavier than the lawnmower during the summer. The snowblower needs to be heavy to push that snow and to move things and to get the traction down. But these are the exact same cores. The cores are the same. Just I have the all-terrain tracks on here and the lawn tracks on here. I got the mower deck. I have the two-stage snowblower. But yeah, like I said, people ask me, like, how do you prevent people from stealing them? Obviously, they're heavy, they're big, it takes multiple people to lift them. We have security features like a GPS beacon that'll go off for up to 10 days. And all of these units are registered to you when you buy them. So it's your serial number. They're all registered to you. We're able to track your Yarbo. You could even go on the cameras and look at whoever took it if you really want to, if it's on. So yeah, you can do that as well. But I have yet to hear any of them getting taken. They're monsters. They're big. So that's a good feature to have here. So let me see where we're at here. Okay, good TikTok today. Anybody got any more questions? I'm gonna get going here in a couple minutes, but I just want to. We had a good demo. Look at all the cones are still standing. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cones and a snowblower, and all of them are still standing exactly where they're supposed to be. Remind me to go pick up that trimmer. Everything is standing exactly where it was supposed to be. Let me go check out YouTube real quick, see if we, I know the YouTube messed up today, but what are you going to do? It's Thursday. We'll be back. Did you see the state? Somebody said that, let me see what that says. Did you see the state of Charge's recent video of the Yarbo versus that Blizzard? I did see some Yarbos versus that Blizzard. What I can say is that the Yarbo works best when you send it out multiple times. That was a record-setting blizzard for the ages. I don't know many snowblowers that could handle that. I've been through a blizzard here in Chicago. Was it 2011? I would not expect a Yarbo to go out and clear multiple feet of snow after a blizzard. That's a tough ask for any snowblower. It was wet and heavy as well, so there was some clogging going on. That's why we do have the snow plow attachment. But, like Steve is one of our PP users up in the Northeast, and even he was like, that guy's an expert when it comes to using the Yarbo, when it comes to using snowblowers. So I got to see some of his reaction on social media, on the Facebook community page. And, that's a one for the ages type of snow storm. I mean, that's 2 feet of snow. I saw, like, Kathy was out using the Yarbo, and it was kicking some butt, and it was doing stuff, but it was like, eventually Mother Nature won that fight. I mean, it was nuts. But with Fern, I saw it out there with the storm that came before multiple times. I mean, I've had it out here clearing 10 inches of snow, 8 inches of snow. But let's be realistic. It's a 12-inch height on the auger, 24-inch width. Everything has limitations, man. And, that's a blizzard you probably see every decade, for the most part. So I don't want to make excuses, but I mean, let's just be realistic as far as like, I'm not saying down the road that there's not going to be autonomous snowblowers that can handle 2 feet of snow, but it fought the good fight. Let me say that. So it is what it is when it got to go. And I will say too that wet, heavy snow, you could have an Ego, you could have not an Ego personally, but a electric snowblower. You could have a Toro. That wet, heavy, slushy snow, it doesn't matter. It's going to stick. It's going to stick in the chute. You could spray the chute. You could try to do what you can do with it. Luckily, like I said, we do have the snow plow blade that goes on the front. But in all honesty, I mean, at the end of the day, 2 feet of snow is 2 feet of snow, man. Sometimes Mother Nature wins. It is what it is. I can't, what I will say is that I've had the Yarbo out here with a foot of snow, totally fine. I have never used the Yarbo. I've had it out here during a polar vortex, totally fine. 6, 7, 8 inches of snow in a polar vortex, negative 10 degrees. You guys saw me out here last month doing that. So there are, and like with everything, there are limitations, man. So, and guess what? Every time we run into something that, maybe we can't handle or maybe we think we could do better at, that's when we always go back to the drawing board. That's when our R&D department goes back and is like, bam, okay, so this was the case study. How can we make it better? How can we work during this? I mean, that's what we did with this Lawnmower Pro. We have our standard lawnmower deck, which I use at home. It's great for, maintenance, yard maintenance, 2 cuts a week. Taking a, half inch off, quarter inch off, anything under 4 inches, it's fine, But then we realized people had some longer grasses. People had some tougher stuff. So that's why we came out with the Pro. So, you know, like anytime we face a challenge, that's what we want, you know? Somebody said, would it work with 2 feet of snow? Depends on the snow, depends on what's going on. The best thing to do is when you know you're getting a snowstorm, schedule it to go out at 4 in the morning. Schedule it to go out at 3 in the morning. Take care of the first 4 inches of snow. Come back, recharge, go back, take care of another 4 inches of snow. That's the best, you know, the best thing to do as far as the Yarbo. Eventually, maybe we'll get bigger, we'll get stronger, we'll get faster, we'll get all these things like that. But the only way we know, and the only business model we really do, is to test things to the limit. And when we hit something that's our limit, then we know, hey, how can we push the envelope a little further? You know, how can we get better? How can we do that, you know? Somebody said, how long does the battery last? With the snowblower right here, you can get about a 6,000 square feet at 1 inch, 2,000 square feet at 2 to 5 inches. I've had it out here during a polar vortex, clearing 6 inches of snow from that parking lot over there. I've had it out here for well over about an hour and a half. And that's working off turbo speed. When it hits 20%, it'll go back and recharge. Then it'll go. So it'll go back out at 80%, go back out and start finishing things up. So, I mean, you know, like I said, there's a lot of, you know, we're getting there, man. We're the only ones out here doing this. So when you're the only ones with the modular yard design, you're the only ones out here with a 2-stage snowblower. And I mean that. We were just at CES. I didn't see any other module designs. I saw one clever one that had a hand coming out so you could play fetch with the kids. And the only time I saw that thing move was when it was, they were using screwdrivers in it in the lobby because they couldn't get the hand to work the whole time at CES. So anyone pushing the envelope though, man, you guys are awesome, because at the end of the day, we're just getting started with autonomous yard care, autonomous lawnmowers, autonomous snowblowers. I mean, this is the infancy. It's on a rocket ship though right now. So let me put in a request for a leaf collector module for the Y series. That'll be down the road, I'm sure too. You can hook up a leaf collector now, like a leaf sweeper now. Somebody said, do you have a demo? I just did a demo for an hour and a half, Gary. Yeah, you can find demos online too. We have people who will do showcases for you. You can do demos. You can schedule those at yarbo.com. You can find a dealer near you. They'll gladly show you guys all about the Yarbo when it comes to that. I do live streams. I'll do another one tomorrow, probably in the morning. I'll be here probably 10 a.m. doing a live stream. It's okay, Gary, man. I'll do another live stream in the morning, dude. Follow Yarbo too, and you can go back and look at our live streams on YouTube, so you can see me doing the demos. I just did an obstacle avoidance demo for an hour with the Pro, and I got tons of live videos with the snowblower too. All right, cool, Gary. Appreciate it, man. Oh, there's Kristen. Thanks, Kristen. You're awesome. Yeah, go look at YouTube. You can find all our live streams, all our fun stuff. I want everyone. Oh, here they come. Look at. They do not like me at all. Do not like me at all. All right, folks, we're going to wrap up. Don't forget to click on the product links. You guys, I'm sorry for YouTube going kind of nuts today, but you know what? We'll be back tomorrow. We'll do a nice live stream tomorrow. 60 degrees here outside of Chicago. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, everyone on TikTok. Kristen, thank you. You guys are